Our judges at ringside, Tim Cheatham, Patricia Morris-Jarman, and Don Trello. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Russell Mora. Now to everyone in attendance and the millions watching on ESPN, this is boxing, this is Top Rank, and this is the main event. 12 rounds for the WBA and IBF Bantamweight Championships of the world. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, presented in association with MP Promotions. He weighed in at 117.4 pounds, wearing blue trunks with red and gold trim. He brings a record of 30 victories with only 2 defeats, 1 draw, 20 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He is the IBF #1 bantamweight contender from Pailay, Philippines, Michael Hot and Spicy Dasmarinas. Introducing out of the red corner, presented in association with Taken Promotions and Ohashi Promotions. He weighed in at 118 pounds, wearing black trunks with white trim. He brings a perfect record, 20 wins, no defeats, 17 victories coming by way of knockout. Making his 16th world title appearance, he is the former light flyweight world champion, the former junior bantamweight world champion. He is the reigning, defending WBA, IBF, Unified Bantamweight Champion of the world from Zama, Kanagawa, Japan, the monster, Naoya Inoue.
Centering, mouthpiece. Gentlemen, trunks here are good, trunks here are good. Anything below this line is a foul. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands. God bless you both, touch up.
You know, right now, the boxing galaxy of stars, folks, it is widespread. You got Canelo Alvarez, he's the biggest singular attraction. Tyson Fury, the heavyweight champ, probably the biggest personality. Crawford needs a fight. Spence has Pacquiao. Teofimo Lopez, his weekend plans were COVID interrupted. And then there's this guy on the left. There's no drama, there's no criticism, no controversy. There's just destructive fists and focus. And now a new target opposite of him. Building up, it unleashes the monster of his 23rd.
Starting out, Dasmarinas is a southpaw. And fighting the southpaw in unorthodox. The right hand and left hook are the 2 punches that you want to look for. All starting with the foot position, the lead foot. If you get your foot outside the lead foot of the southpaw, you can line up your power shot, which is the right hand.
That left hook that Inoue just landed is so quick and so precise to the point that it's just shocking and surprising to opponents, and they can't realize that the punch got there that quick.
Hand speed, combining with that power.
It's the hand speed, also the balance of Inoue. He has perfect balance, even when he's in exchanges and he gets hit flush. It's like almost an autocorrect with his balance.
There's that left hook again. You see how quickly he can Viper strike it at a moment's notice.
Dasmarinas is choosing right now to get on his bike. Moving, trying not to stand directly in front of Inoue.
Dasmarinas is doing the right thing.
Yes, he is. He's saying, I know you got punching power, but you gotta catch me.
The hope for Dasmarinas is to get this fight going a little bit where he can warm up, maybe he can land some shots and start to get his range so he can get some respect from Inoue, but it won't be easy.
Dasmarinas trying to go with the left hand to the body. Now range finding to the body with a jab is Inoue.
Dasmarinas giving up a lot of energy just from the presence of Inoue. Just the fact that Inoue is in range to land is unnerving Dasmarinas.
And he does so with a right hand. That is a great way to put it, Dre. Just his presence, the constant stalking, the perfect footwork to always be in position to attack. That is draining when you're the opponent, even if very little is happening with the fist.
Yes, it's tough when you cannot make a mistake.
The shot that Dasmarinas is going to be looking for is the looping left hand. That's his power shot. And he's trying to lure Inoue into that shot. Trying to get him comfortable, moving, chasing him, make a mistake, and then boom, he's going to look for it.
Against the left hook as Dasmarinas came in across that threshold. The undefeated champion, the 3-division world champion. He's really a fighter's fighter. It's interesting to see who came out to see him tonight among the celebs and the boxing stars ringside. In this division, John Casimiro, who on August 14th, now the reports are, he's going to be taking on the Filipino Flash, the future Hall of Famer, Nonito Donaire, who is Inoue's rival in the fight of the year.
Inoue was 10 of 34 with his punches in that first round. A 10-2 connect advantage against Dasmarinas.
Good straight left from Dasmarinas.
That's the shot he's looking for. Using the movement to set it up, but he said that, you know, most opponents that fight Inoue, they stand directly in front of him. He said no one really gives him angles.
Well, boy, you just saw a moment ago that danger zone of how quickly that left hook will fire off at him if he comes in. If he's not clean with it, he's got to be careful.
Yeah, but Dasmarinas is going to have to be in that range and still get his if he's got any shot of landing anything significant.
There's no doubt.
Inoue.
You got to take certain risks. Inoue had a spectacular, I mean, utterly spectacular knockout in his last fight with a fighter trying to beat him to a punch, trying to come in against Maloney, and it was just a slip counter with a brutal right hand that floored him.
That's exactly what Inoue needs to do if he's going to slow down the legs of Dasmarinas. Is go down to the body. He dug a nice right hand down to the body of Dasmarinas.
He's landed 3 body punches to this point. That lead right hand.
Good defense from Dasmarinas along the ropes.
Nice shot right hand.
Dasmarinas trying to time that left hand.
So you can already tell from the body language of Dasmarinas, he's moving a lot. He doesn't want to get touched by those big shots, but offensively, he's starting to settle down and land some shots.
There it is.
But then a shot like that'll land.
Left hook to the body.
Knocked down, scored by the monster.
Liver.
Left hook to the liver. Liver shot. Puts down Dasmarinas.
7, 8, good, give me your buzz.
50 seconds to work here in round 2 for Inoue. Stalking his prey. Oh, big left hand dug in underneath. Now working behind the jab. Nearly a clash of heads there. Dasmarinas trying to steady himself on his feet. Inoue stalking. Goes to the body. Left uppercut comes in as well.
That's what you do when you hurt a person to the body.
Oh, another body
right
shot.
back down there.
Pinpoint accuracy with the left hand to the body. One of the most devastating punches you can land in this sport. Paralyzes the opponent. And it did with Dasmarinas.
Dasmarinas is still hurt.
There's no doubt about it.
Trying to survive the fouls. Another body shot comes in. Look at Inoue. This is what he delivers time and again. Dasmarinas is so game to fight back. Inoue goes to that spot again. Just bruising that liver shot. Targeting that right flank.
Common shot in the sport of boxing, but it didn't land with common power. Here we see Inoue throw a waist right uppercut and just sort of graze the mid to side of Dasmarinas, and it was a delayed reaction, but he thought about it. He said, I just can't stand up. That kind of shot takes the wind out of you. Jab, waist uppercut, and just a grazing shot right there that just paralyzed Dasmarinas, and Inoue went back there 6 or 7 times throughout the course of that round.
Then he goes back to the body.
Now he goes back to the body.
With the left hook, like we told you, it's a lingering effect. When you get hit in the liver, it lingers. And sometimes it even lingers for a week. A week, people.
Round number 3. 20 fights for Inoue have only lasted a total of 114 rounds. 5.7 rounds is his average length of an Inoue fight. And he hurts Dasmarinas in round 2. The velocity, I know it looked like it was grazing, but the speed is, oh, he digs in again. And Tim, for people at home saying the delayed reaction, what that feels like is very unique. There's that second pause, and then your entire system just wants to shut down.
You're thinking about it, you're saying, oh, that hurt, and then it really digs in on you, and then you you have no choice but to go down from a liver shot.
But this right here is when it starts to become unfair for opponents of Inoue when, yes, he's offensively powerful, but then defensively, he's stingy and he doesn't let you get anything with his quickness. Fighters realize right away that they really can't hit him, and he can hit them anytime he wants to.
That's all starting with his stance, Trey. He keeps that back foot up so that way he can pounce on his opposition and also get up. That lead foot stays flat on the ground so that way he can push off to get back out of range.
Inoue's looking to go back to that body. He's just going away from it for a little bit, make Dasmarinas forget about it, then he's going back down there with that left hook.
There it is. Yep. Sold the right hand, came back with the left to the body. Now Dasmarinas trying to get right into that kitchen, fires off a combination. You see those shots being blocked by Inoue, the undefeated world champion. Number 3 pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
That's the high guard enticing right there. He's trying to entice and allow Dasmarinas to punch so that way he opens himself up.
Tried to get it right there, but it grazed the body of Dasmarinas.
And you see Dasmarinas now purposely pinning that right elbow to his side every time he gets at close range.
And that's why a smart fighter like Inoue will go away from it and then come back to it.
3-punch combination, goes back to it again. Oh, big time shot to the body by Inoue.
It's over.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Survives the count, but can he survive the next half minute? Destructive work from the monster. Uppercut, body shot again.